Afternoon. You stop good? Me alright. Today talk about Tok Pisin. You saverong Tok Pisin? Hey guys. Today we'll be looking at language learning apps and their ability to teach someone a second language. Specifically, we'll be looking at the app Memrise and its ability to teach me Tok Pisin, which is Papua New Guinea Pidgin. So in today's society, obviously there is so much access to different kinds of apps, and obviously there are more than one language learning apps. And so for the purpose of this vlog, we'll be kind of generalizing it all and referring it back to my personal experience with Memrise. So far the opinion is divided. There has been evidence from experiments conducted supporting the language learning app's effectiveness, and then also evidence supporting that the language learning apps are not effective at all. So the evidence supporting that the apps are not effective generally say that the online language learning apps lack full instructions and full background information on the languages. For example, how to appropriately pronounce phonological components and how to appropriately put together a syntactically correct sentence or phrase. After initially starting to look at the Memrise app and exploring the language and whatnot, I found it a bit difficult to understand how to pronounce the some certain phonological components in the language because it's so different from English. And so I had to do some individual research about the language and its background. On the other hand, there have been plenty of positive reviews. For example, Yields 2012 conducted an experiment on 33 undergraduate students and found that younger students using the app only after a couple of days produce more phonological awareness, vocabulary, and syntactically accurate sentences within just a few days. And so as seen in my introduction, the first couple of words that I said, they were syntactically accurate Tok Pisin sentences that I learnt solely through using the Memrise app. And just 2 weeks ago, I didn't know anything about the language. I'm obviously not very good still. It's only been 2 weeks, but if I can, have a basic conversation in Tok Pisin and understand certain words being spoken in a fluent conversation in Tok Pisin, then imagine what I'll be able to do in 3 months or something. So a similar experiment was conducted by Liz in 2013 when she did an experiment on 13 undergraduate students from Germany who wanted to learn English and found that their listening and speaking comprehension skills definitely improved. And I 100% agree with that. Just by using the Memrise app, I am able to now pick up the certain vocab that is being said in a completely fluent Tok Pisin conversation, and I could sometimes devise what is actually being said just by picking out those little words. So it's definitely an effective app to use so far. Research conducted by Kim in 2013 as well stated that the availability of the app is also a definite advantage, and I again 100% agree with this. The ability to just be able to open up your phone and learn 6 new words is just awesome. So of the 134 language learning students from Steele in 2012, the experiment reported that the qualities of the language learning app they preferred were the class flexibility, the convenience, and the reading, writing, and translation activities. And there's been several other studies that have submitted positive results regarding language learning apps. And although most researchers and educationalists agree that the effectiveness of an app to assist in language learning can be effective, however, there are certain factors that apparently make this result difficult. Due to the opportunities on a mobile device, the learning of a second language is highly fragmented and fraught with distractions. Now, normally I would agree. I get distracted by animal videos and bam, it's 4 hours later. But I also agree that if somebody wanted to learn a language or anything really, they would make it happen. They would put in the effort and they would not let themselves get distracted by an animal video or something of the sorts. And as with anything else, improvements could be made, of course. For example, a more detailed description of the language and its makeup. Examples of how to accurately pronounce phonological components, and how to accurately construct syntactical sentences and or phrases would definitely improve the Memrise app, and I'm sure a few other language learning apps as well. Despite the beginning of my experience where I had to research some other things and whatnot before I could actually start learning Tok Pisin, so despite all that, I definitely believe that Memrise is an effective language learning app, and I believe most of the other language learning apps have the ability to teach someone a second language. Thank you. Kisem kupla day. Nukum you behind.